We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. The Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in the booth by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, but before we turn to them, let's turn to the results of the fan voting for this year's All-Star starters. Final preparations being made on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 National League All-Stars.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star Game. Max Scherzer, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done, a strong arm. He can go behind the bag and make big-time plays, and nice soft hands.
Striding in, Jose Altuve. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway in our nation's capital as the first pitch is looked at for ball one. Past battles with Scherzer, he hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Altuve is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. The 1-1 home. Hit back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now batting, Mookie Betts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. There goes Altuve. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. This is hit softly to third. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch. And that's taken for strike one.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire. Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Past battles with Scherzer, 2 hits in 7 tries. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Altuve at second with 2 down. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A fastball right over the outside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe-out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. 3-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
Stepping up now, Juan Soto. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Taken high and deep to right. Betts going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
In now, Chris Bryant, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third from the Colorado Rockies, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
At the plate, Daniel Murphy. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. Ready now, David Rosario, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. The 3-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
No score here as we play inning number 2. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Lindor.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Scherzer, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's set to lead off the whole half of the second.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Trout has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
Into the box, Manny Machado. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that? Well, that was certainly worth another look with Show Track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. Next will be the designated hitter, Josh Donaldson. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He has 9 base hits in 31 tries. Also, 5 of those hits were for home runs, so that's clearly a possibility here. Here comes the first pitch. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one. Sale, playing here in his age 29 season, he offers up a 2-seamer, a slider, a changeup, and a 4-seamer. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. NL down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Digging in, Alex Bregman, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Fouled off. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Hit out towards second. Murphy has it. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base.
Salvador Perez.
Stepping into the box, Salvador Perez. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready with the 1-0. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Here's Scherzer now 1-1, fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He singled to open up the ball game. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bregman leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
The 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's Mookie Betts. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. AL leaves 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Corey Kluber, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
28, Corey Kluber.
Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. And this is fouled at the plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. Right side and right into the shift. Played on the backhand. And there's 1 away.
Batting 8 from the San Francisco Giants, catcher Buster Posey.
So striding forward now, Buster Posey. Here's the first pitch to him. That's popped up. Lindor ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
LA Dodgers, center fielder, Cody.
Now in the box, Cody Bellinger. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Jacob deGrom enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 48, Jacob deGrom.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Tapper up the line. That winds up foul. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bellinger's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. In previous duels with deGrom, he's a .333 hitter. The pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the American League, first baseman, David Rosario.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is skied out toward right. Harper has a read on it. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go in the American League. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Justin Verlander, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 35, Justin Verlander.
Striding in once again, Juan Soto.
Leading off the fourth inning for the National League, left fielder, number 22.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Verlander, a veteran at 35 years of age. He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and a changeup. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. Hot shot on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And now Bryce Harper. And Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Bryant leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line drive to left. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. NL leaves 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Giancarlo Stanton now. In previous duels with DeGrom, he checks in with a headline-grabbing .409 batting average. He's also taken him deep 4 times. No balls and a strike to count. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there. He's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Posey gathers it and makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now the 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors thus far for the American League. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 3 up. Jose Barrios, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. Here's Manny Machado now. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's got 12 hits in 43 tries. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. He's is ready. Here's the first offering. Bouncer to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter, Josh Donaldson.
Ready for another chance. Josh Donaldson, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Lindor right there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Back up the middle. Lindor ranging up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. National League down on just 4 pitches. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Aaron Nola takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
National League, number 27, Aaron Nola.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. His past line against Aaron Nola. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. But that'll be off the right field wall. The throw into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Altuve. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, some really good pitching going into the 6th inning in this one. Big RBI base hit to break through. What a pitcher's duel this been.
Yeah, Dan, the pitching's been great, but something I've been focusing on is how great the defenses have been on both sides. To push a run across in the 6th inning, let's get the bullpens fired up.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Altuve on at first, nobody out. Down the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Here's a look over to first, back in standing. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. His past line against Aaron Nola, he's 1 for 2. The 0-1 pitch. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Certainly a highlight reel grab that we just witnessed. So here it is again with show track. And the high 90s route efficiency is what stands out. He read it off the bat exceptionally well and closed ground on it just about as well as one could. Here's J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
In now, David Rosario, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The AL out in front here, 2-0.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher coming on now, and it's the former number 1 overall pick from 2007, David Price. Here's Buster Posey now. Lifetime versus David Price. He's hitting .429. He also has 1 home run.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Cody Bellinger.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. First offering on its way. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice center.
Juan Soto to the plate now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, Dero, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. One there on to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. Seventh inning coming up. It's a lead for the American League, 2-0. Back here on MLB Network. The American League out front in this one as we get set for the seventh. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Steven Strasburg is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 37, Steven Strasburg.
Daniel Robertson is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Leading off for the American League.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Daniel Robertson.
Now the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper coasts under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for the American League, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Strasburg comes set. Here's the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Machado is there. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here. 2 away.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's 2 for 3. Strasburg, a right-hander going 6'5". He throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, a 2-seamer, and a slider. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. American League goes down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Daniel Robertson will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 28, Daniel
Aroldis Chapman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Aroldis Chapman.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Now here it comes. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Altuve at second. He's got it. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th.
Right fielder number 34, Bryce Harper.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Bryce Harper. Here comes the first pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Tapped out in front of home. And quickly there are 2 away.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First offering on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 8th inning coming up. It's the American League 2 and the National League nothing. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Salvador Perez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. 8th inning now in this all-star matchup as you get a look at the line score. The American Leaguers leading in this one as they close in on defeating their National League rival. Chad Pinder will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Andrew Benintendi will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Two runs, 4 hits, no errors thus far for the American League.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
2-strike pitch from Strasburg. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go in the American League, but they're on top 2-0. Chad Pinder will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second.
Andrew Benintendi will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now in right field, number 16, Andrew.
Blake Trinan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Blake Trinan.
Digging in once again, Josh Donaldson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Designated hitter, Josh Donaldson.
Paul DeYoung will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Paul DeYoung.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Freddie Freeman will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Freddie Freeman.
In there, no balls and a strike. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, look at the sliding stop. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Number 28, Buster Posey.
So stepping in, Buster Posey. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Yadier Molina will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Yadier Molina.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Two out, nobody on. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now, behind 0-2.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the National Leaguers. They trail things here 2-0. Freddie Freeman will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 5.
Yadier Molina will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Yadier Molina.
Dallas Keuchel enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Oscar Hernandez will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here.
Leading off the bottom of the 9th.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hernandez.
A ball hit hard to the left side, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
Designated hitter, J.D. Mark.
Carlos Perez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. 0-1 the count. Keuchel sets his sights. Here's the 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
2 strikes.
Got him looking with the fastball, as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
David Freitas will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. The American Leaguers on top 2-0. Teoscar Hernandez will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 37.
David Freitas will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base.
Number 36.
Brad Hand comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Brad Hand.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And a ball, 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Juan Soto to the plate now. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I mean, that's just left on left crime right there. He could go to that pitch whenever he wants in this type of matchup.
The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Robertson giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for the National League, third baseman, Rick Ryan.
Standing in, Chris Bryant. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count, and the pitch, and it's fouled away. Votto stands at first with 1 out. checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Hernan Perez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 14, Hernan Perez.
Low for ball one. His career line against Brad Hand. He's 1 for 4. Here's the 1-0. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Hernandez is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The American League All-Stars rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jose Barrios pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious American League All-Stars. 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. He left 3 men on base. The American League now claims home field advantage for this fall's World Series. The final line for the National League, no runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 28 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.